Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are, sorry if you can hear that hammering, it's my neighbour, but we are back in the world of Democracy 4 and we are going to be carrying on my Socialist USA, this is my Britain one I was just doing, and we are going to be loading up our Socialist USA campaign I guess. And so let's get back into this. We're halfway to the election. So let's take a look at our budget. Our GDP has dipped. That's not good at all actually. Why has our GDP gone down? Helicopter money is coming into effect next turn though, so that should boost it. Quantitative easing as well. Okay, so let's go back to here. Polls 59%. It's not bad. I want that to be higher before we get there, but that is okay. And election report, that's good. The Evangelical Alliance, 21 million people. Ouch. Okay, that is not going to be good. Oh yeah, I just remembered I'd ended this turn, so let's get on into the next one. Flash crash. That is very, very bad. Oh no, that is horrendously bad. That is okay. Tonight's news headlines. I've no idea why the government does this to word of Morgan Gomez when describing the daily suffering of her elderly mother in acute and constant pain from the incurable condition that has turned her life into a living hell. The government still opposes right to die, and they need to look into it. They need to look into my mother's eyes and see the suffering they're causing. It's unbearable. Okay, so alcohol abuse has ended. Crime is down. Unemployment has shot up because of our bad GDP. Health is still rising though. What's causing that? I don't actually quite know. Oh yeah, we started a state health service, that'll be it. The polls, we are actually increasing steadily despite the GDP crashing. Flash crash. What was it I can do? I can regulate something. What is it I can regulate? I remember seeing it before. It was like you can regulate the markets so that this doesn't happen. This is under economy. Let me look here. Where is it? I swear it's a thing. Does it say internet speed? No. Indeed. Let's just not then, I guess. What's this? Minimum wage. Is this it? Limited auto. Yeah. So I won't go all the way because I just want there to be enough so that it doesn't happen again. So I think I'll go here. Just to try and stop flash crashes from happening, because we don't want this. Despite being in a $45 billion surplus still. Alright, let's see if we can. Household overcrowding should go away. I want to raise my state healthcare service soon. Bike subsidies. No. Right, next term. High productivity. That is good. I think our productivity is stalled because actually I don't really know, to be honest. Safeguard oil supplies. Representatives from oil companies based in our country have requested that the government deploy troops overseas at our oil refineries in the Middle East to protect them from attack by terrorists. The government involved are happy for our troops to be stationed on their soil for this purpose. Send the troops. This is why we have a military, and we should not be afraid to use it. Foreign terrorists need to understand that we are prepared to take determined action to safeguard our oil supplies. This is not a foreign invasion, merely the provision of extra security for vital parts of our industry that happens to be overseas. Wow. If we do not deploy the troops, the oil supply will suffer. Do not deploy the troops. It doesn't matter what our motivation is. The symbolism of our troops landing on foreign soil, heavily armed and prepared to use deadly force, is going to cause a major backlash in some countries. It's likely this will lead to both problems with the international relations and possibility of increased terrorism. Our troops are not the security wing of oil companies. This is no job for them. Good. Right. Situation. Cyberbullying. Okay. Polls, we are still rising. I don't quite know how. I just annoyed the capitalists, and yet their happiness is rising. Trying to get that membership down. Alright, did my GDP recover then? Oh wow, yeah, shot back up. That's good. Why isn't helicopter money coming into effect on the GDP yet? Right, we're in a deficit of 77 billion. Oh no. This ain't good. How can we recover? What are my taxes at? You're already at 53. Don't want to get tax evasion though. 20 more billion? I don't know. Let's see. Is there any of these like drastically impacting it? No. 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 Right, so environmental protests are dragging down our GDP. We need the environment to increase so that we can get rid of that. As well as uncompetitive economy. We need production to go up. We can get industrial automation to go up. That's one way of doing that. Pollution. Pollution is about to go away actually. That's good. Uncompetitive economy was so close though. That's annoying. Food stamps. I really shouldn't be increasing spending right now. 77 billion. That is just state schools are the biggest causer of that at the moment. Right, military spending. Realistically, we don't need a big military, so we need to get 77 billion so we can have 50 billion spent on the military. Ish. Right, so let's have 50 billion on the military. Alright, pollution is gone. That's good. Gridlock is gone. Our GDP is rising. Health is rising. Education is rising. And crime is going down. Cluster bomb ban. An engineering company in our country has won a contract to manufacture and supply cluster bombs for foreign countries. At the moment, there is no specific law that prohibits the company from making these products, but there is widespread public debate that we should ban the production of cluster bombs within our borders. Ban the cluster bomb. Cluster bombs cause so many civilian deaths, and there is no real way. There is really no civilian deaths that there really is no way we should condone the manufacture of such weapons. They are a cruel weapon, and there is no justification for their use today. If banning these weapons costs us a handful of jobs, and that's a price to pay, a price we should be happy to pay. Sorry, I can't read. Reject the law. It's very easy to say we should ban the manufacture of cluster bombs, but what next? Stop making guns? Handcuffs? This would be a step towards dismantling our whole arms industry, which would cost jobs and hurt investor confidence. I'm gonna ban it. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. So polls, we are gaining and gaining. I do want to move more leftward. We're not moving leftward enough. Let's see. We are now in 100. Oh my lord. So our GDP shooting up has now caused us to be in a surplus. Do we still have a private space industry? Oh, it dipped, but it's okay. because our science funding is contradicting it. That is good. Right, hospital overcrowding we can get rid of by simply going 40 billion, 118 billion. Boom. That should get rid of that. Now I would also like to fund food stamps to the fullest extent, just because they're a good thing to have, even if you're a capitalist nation, because food stamps don't increase socialist membership, they just increase their liking of you, and there's no reason not to have them like you, in my view. Now the socialists, you need to gain membership. How can I think I'm going to dedicate my next, actually no, I have some points now. How can I up their membership? The water industry is lowering it, rail industry, private schools, private pensions, private healthcare, labour laws. Oh, it's because we're so pro-employer. Right, next turn I'm going to see if I can afford to up my labour laws. Okay, so gridlock is back, which is fantastic, because traffic congestion has shot up, because car usage is up, because our GDP shot up, and now it's dipped again. This recession really isn't helping my GDP. Okay, we're in a surplus still. Are we actually funding healthcare to the fullest? I could do that. What would that do for me? Obesity would basically go. Socialism membership would go up. Hospital overcrowding would go. Unemployment would dip. The wealthy would hate it. But it's so much money. It's literally 160 billion. I don't even have that. Let's just do an 80 billion increase. We'll slowly do it. Slowly but surely. Okay, right. Socialist membership. Right, I'm going to implement right to die. I think a lot of people want this. Conservatives don't like it, but I'm not going for a conservative playthrough, so that's fine. Pollution is back. Uncompetitive economy is gone. Hospital overcrowding is gone. There is a water shortage, which is about to go anyway. Their health is dipping. Why? I don't know. Oh, pollution's back. Okay. Housing expansion. There is a shortage of homes in our country, and the government is under pressure to relax planning laws and allow previous restricted green belt land to be built on. Relaxed planning law. House prices are rising far faster than earnings due to mainly the shortage of supply. In the long term, the only solution is to build more housing. It's no good providing housing where there are no jobs. That means building on a small proportion of the green belt land, and it's a price we have to pay. Keep restrictions. There's always a pressure to build new homes on greenfield sites because housing companies find it cheaper and easier to build on them. There are plenty of urban sites that should be reused before we resort to carving up the countryside. A sudden expansion into the green belt would have dreadful impact on rural communities. Keep restrictions. Why does homelessness rises? Okay. Situation imminent. Cyberbullying. No, it's not. Campaign speech is available. Election report. Security brief. None of them are quite in the terrorist category. So, yeah. We're in a 10 billion deficit now. I think because our GDP dipped. Oh no, it rose. Okay. So food price. Right. So it's election in 3 turns. So let's just take a look at certain policies we can implement. This will have a direct impact on my GDP, but we're in a deficit right now, so I don't really want to affect that much. No, this lowers our GDP. I don't want that. Luxury goods just brings the brain drain, which I don't want. I do want to do this eventually, but it's just so expensive. Let's see. Reforestation is a good one, but I can't afford it right now. So we're in a 10 billion deficit, so let's just raise taxes from 22 to 32. Boom. No one will ever know a slight increase. Egalitarian society, wow. Because racial tension is at an all-time low, and because equality is up, and because education is up. That is very good, actually. What's the impact? Everyone likes that, and crime goes down. That is very good for me. Alright, a popular internet streamer is offering to sing for you on their birthday in public. She is known for her tiny dresses and adult-themed songs, making her very popular among young people. Accept the offer. This is a great honour and happy gain popularity among young people all over the country. Let's hope it's cold and she wears something less revealing than usual. Decline the offer. She may be famous and successful. It's clearly not, but clearly is not a role model for our youth. Let's keep this celebration small and decent and focus on the important political issues. Now let's do that. Yeah, big up the youth. If we're gonna be Bernie Sanders, we need the youth on our side. Okay, GDP is up, health is up, unemployment is down, crime is non-existent. Good. Good, good, good. I may do a speech if I need to. Budget report is a 50 billion surplus. Our economy, man, this is just crazy. Expenditure, state health service, yeah. Income, okay. Okie dokie. What now? So this was about to go, but didn't. Did the environment dip? Yes, because our GDP is going up. That is not good. But we are in a surplus, which is good. I can go all the way up to there without being in debt. I won't. It's not worth it at the moment. Okay, 28 political points is very, very good. Let's see if there's something we can do here. Brain drain goes up, corporate exit, no. Government subsidies for unions. It's 3 billion. Capitalists don't like it, but the wages go up. Okay, I'm happy with this. Because a trade union socialist game kind of works hand in hand. And actually Labour Bank holiday too. It's only a small decrease on the GDP, but it increased socialism. So then I'm also going to do this because it says socialism's impending. So if we just get cyberbullying campaign, they obviously can't do that, which is always very good. I may try a carpooling campaign just to get car usage down. That's just a pretty standard one. And telecommuting. Telecoms industry goes up, but I am going to do it anyway because I want to get car usage down to try and get gridlock away. Because look at that, that is not very good. And again, I might just lower this to nothing. Or not nothing, just before the motorist starts spiraling out of control. Right. Next turn. I'm going to do a speech next turn, see if I can get some bonus out of that. Wait a minute. Environmental protesters breached airport security and glued themselves to an aeroplane. Nice. Antisocial behaviour's gone. Tonight's news headlines. Retired General Derek Reed talks to us about the shocking state of our armed forces. The military of our the level of our military spending is so pitiful. Our armed forces are completely incapable of mounting a defence of the country. Guns without ammunition, tanks without spare parts, aircraft with shocking maintenance. This is a result of our government's shocking decisions. Tax evasion. Oh no, because I just raised them as well. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's... Obesity, come on man, just go away. Food standards, can't we just up that to the max? Yeah, prices go up, but what the hell. Okay, let's see. Let's do a speech. I want to do a speech. I've not done a speech. I don't really want. I want the socialists to like me, but they're so little membership. I might try and get the capitalists. So I might do that. Ethnic minorities and religious. See if that So what do you know? It apparently worked perfectly. Sorry if that was very loud for you. My ears are dying right now, but yeah, that worked out well. Yes, the socialists get a bit upset, but you know, it's alright. It's all good. Because look at all the stuff I'm doing to make them happy. Like, come on, if you're not happy after that, you just, I don't know. Right. And that makes the capitalist happy, which gives me more votes, hopefully. So, 6 points. What can we do with those 6 points? Don't do an automation tax, that's just not good. I do like that, look, it shows here estimated effects like corporate exodus, brain drain. It tells you that will happen even though they're not there right now. Like, that's really good. Car usage goes up. Okay. To a youth politics council. Do the youth like me? They love me. What percentage? They're 13%. Okay, well. 4 political points. I think I'll put a smart meter program up. Alright. Good. Manifesto, I don't really want to. Alright, oh, this is the election. Right. Eat the poor, Jamie Hall. Me, I won't be voting. That's what the government wants you to do, Angela Orbits. Contrails are causing earthquakes. Wake up, sheepy. Thomas. You bet I voted, but it's between me and the ballot box. I get that microphone out my face. Would that really be such worse? Just have a king or queen, seriously? You know who counts the vote? That's right. It's government employees. It's a scam. It's election day? I had no idea. My bad. Oh, this is brilliant. Right. Let's see this. Wow. Is that a majority? Wow. So look at that. We have won. We had lower turnout. The opposition turned out way more, but it just didn't have enough. Together. Non-voters, 72 million. That's quite a lot of non-voters. We spent very little money though. Our activists turned out more than theirs. So, yeah, wow. We won the Corporation Alliance, and the moderates are not winning my vote. And we get a second term, which is fantastic. Let's look at the breakdown. So the socialists turned out for me. Commuters didn't turn out for me. Majority didn't. Same as self-employed. The poor love me. Retired love me. Youth love me. Farmers didn't. I didn't get a majority there. Nor the capitalists, but I think my speech did get me some more of that vote. Patriots did, which was surprising. Probably what happened is a lot of them were patriots and socialists, or patriots and poor, and because they're in those categories, they came out and voted. But yeah, overall, pretty good. Pretty darn good. Alright, let's look at the changes. Private healthcare has dipped by 70%. Health is up by 65%. Lifespan is up by 54%. Didn't know that was a stat. Crime is down by 40%. Inflation, okay. Education is up by 32%. Food price is up. Okay, that's surprising. Productivity is up by 30%. Human development is up by 30%. Healthcare demand is down by 26%. International trade is up. Population is up. Poverty is down. Foreign investment is up. Equality is up. Oil demand is down. Immigration is up. Alcohol consumption, oil supply, generational wealth gap, and currency strength are all down. Air travel is up. And I'm not going to go through all of these because there are so many of them. However, it will be the end of this video. We have just won the election, and we will be beginning a new term. Um, but yes, I will just do this reshuffle and get onto the screen so that I can end this turn. But then I will. So reshuffle. I am going to reshuffle you. I'm going to reshuffle you, and you guys are good, and you reshuffle. So let's hire any foreign policy. Trade unionist conservative. Okay. SAF. Trade unionist commuter. Okay, yeah, I can do with that. And then religious motorist. I can try and make happy. And yeah, there you have it. So this is our situation. I'll just do this turn, end it, and then save and go. Polls report we would get a majority. What a surprise. So ban single-use plastic. Actually, you know what? No, I'll do this all next turn. Thank you guys so much. No, next time. Sorry. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is episode 2 of creating Bernie Sanders America. We are going to start nationalising a lot of industries next turn, like electronic industry and all that. However, some of them are quite expensive. I'll show you this one. It is, I think, economy or not. State telecoms, 1.37 trillion. State energy, 800 billion. So they definitely do cost a lot, but for the sake of this, I am going to do it. I don't know if that just adds to our debt. I don't know how the spending works. I'm assuming it just adds to debt. However, this is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Any suggestions for this campaign you want to suggest in the comments, please do, and I will take them into account. Any other Democracy 4 videos you want to see me do, like ideology-wise, please let me know. Any political machine scenarios you want to see, put them in the comments too, and any other games you wish to see, put them down there as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.